The Willys Jeep is an icon of World War II, but after the war, they started selling to the masses, and the Willys wagon ushered in an age of rugged utility paired with a little style. For the past 15 years, the Willys Overland Rally in Moab has celebrated these unique off-road machines. Willys enthusiasts from all over the country bring out their rigs to talk shop, soak in the scenery, and hit the trail.
This is my first Willys rally I've been to. I trailered the Jeep all the way from Michigan, 1,500 miles, and we've been driving it around town and on the trails this week.
This is the fourth year my wife and I came down, and it's been really good experiences. But it's fun to be with like-minded people that like to drive the old Willys and appreciate what they were 60, 70 years ago. Sometimes you don't modify them, you just keep them as stock as possible. And then there's been a lot of people that's changed them, put different drivetrains under them and switched motors, and it's fun to see how they've done that. They've got good pointers on how to keep them running.
Keeping any kind of vintage vehicle running can be a colossal challenge and involve creative solutions. Casey Dimmitt, the founder of the ride, has a 1953 Willys wagon on top of a 2005 Wrangler Rubicon frame.
There it is. There's a lot of cool little features all the way around it because I do something to it every year. I'm a fabricator. I like to build things, and if it's harder to do, that's kind of like a prerequisite for me. I want it to be more difficult to make something happen just because I enjoy my shop time just about as much as I enjoy my trail time. Probably more, actually.
So everybody does something a little different. I like the variety. Right behind me is a big monster Jeep here, different axles, a motor and all that stuff.
So I've got a Willys wagon at home that I'm totally restoring. And in the meantime, I've been driving an old CJ5 I bought and went through, put a new suspension under it, tuned it up, put new steering linkage in it, redid the seats, and my wife and I just loved this one. We've just really enjoyed it. So at least we've got a Willys down here and not still waiting to finish the wagon.
I love to tear apart, and I like to learn, and fairly mechanical for being a girl or a woman. And so it's nice to see how things work. I like the old things that you can get your hands on and redo yourself. And then it's that satisfaction of it working when you're done.
It's still stock engine, the little 4-cylinder, but it does really good. So far, it's not let us down.
This is a 51 station wagon. It's all stock, no modifications. It was amazing the hills that it climbed. I had no idea that this vehicle was able to do that. In Michigan, the hills are pretty mellow and flat, no rocks to climb or anything.
The vehicles are fantastic and they're great, but this is about friends and bringing people together. There's plenty of different varying levels of skill involved in the trails. I try to keep, for the group, it on the lower side. The Sunday run that we do is a little bit on the more difficult side, but there's tons of traction out here, so you don't need a vehicle that's got all the money poured into it.
The Jeep it's a different adventure, but you're still out, you're seeing the country, the nature, love it.
I like to bring folks out here that don't have a ton of experience because we get to show them something new and show them what their vehicles can do. So it's always nice to have somebody tell me at the end of the ride, thanks for bringing me out. I would have never done that on my own, and I didn't know my Jeep could do that.